So following 22 years of being an entrepreneur myself and identifying myself as an entrepreneur, which is something we might talk more about as we go on through the interview, I decided about 3 years ago to step back and really think about what's the life I want to lead now. I think life goes in phases. You know, there's the pre-children, the children, and then the after-children phase for me. There's the reflection on what it was like building two companies that were very demanding. And so the company I'm now building is based on the book that I wrote, Business is Personal, and it is providing startups and small businesses with real, raw, true, loving, supportive commentary on being an entrepreneur. And we provide that support through a group on Facebook, through, I suppose, the way I post online, through my book, through a health check I've just developed where people can answer 42 questions and they get a result across 7 categories of how healthy they are in their business and advice on that. We have dinners, we have breakfasts, and also I run a mastermind. And so that's quite different for me because I'm now supporting other people's dreams, not my own in a way, although this is now my dream life. It's quite a turnaround for me from focusing very much on scaling a business to now focusing on others and how they can scale. I'm very sensitive to the energies of people, and I think I got to a stage in my life where I decided I'd be quite selective about that. And so I spend hours interviewing people and before I think they might be right for the mastermind, for example. So I surround myself with really great people that I really invest my time and my thoughts and into to help them be successful, because I think that their impact or their attitudes, the journey they're on in their life is special, and it's very nice, it's lovely. Yeah, I mean, everybody comes to me where they've already got a business to a certain extent. In fact, there's a massive sense of unfulfilled potential where people have been working maybe a number of years and they don't understand why, with the skills they have, the hard work they do, why they've not yet found their way to financial security. And that tends to be the type of person I want to work with, where I think they've got over their own ego a bit, and it's really impacting their mental fitness to a certain extent, because it might be affecting their self-worth, their confidence about themselves. But these are very skilled people who have a lot to offer, but they maybe need to just feel a bit more confident, have a few more skills wrapped around it. And I suppose my mastermind is about preparing people, preparing their business for scale, which definitely encompasses preparing yourself. And that's the area for me. When I jumped into being an entrepreneur, and I called myself an accidental entrepreneur for years, I hadn't considered. You know, I had an idea, it catapulted me. I'd never been able to step back and think, you know, where does my character, my values, the lifestyle I want, the things that I'm willing and not willing to sacrifice, where do they sit amongst this? And so it's very exciting working with people where you give them permission to actually start designing the life they want to lead, rather than getting sucked into a vortex of ambition and comparing themselves with everyone else and thinking, well, that's what I have to do. And also helping people to a certain extent, be comfortable living within their own truth. And that, to me, is very important, because everybody started wearing masks, you know. They have their identity, but they're not really being honest to themselves. And that, I think, causes massive stress over time with people.